Okay, thank you for joining me for this short video. The purpose of this video is to show you what it looks like when you connect your iPad to, in this case, a MacBook laptop, and using QuickTime Player to capture video of your iPad screen. The reason you would do this, there's many reasons, but the reason that I would do it is to create a lesson, a video lesson for my students to view in a flipped classroom situation, or in a day when maybe I'm going to be absent and I don't want to lose a day of teaching. So I would want them to watch a video of me teaching a lesson. Now, it's not a situation necessarily where I'm in front of a camera and they're watching me, but maybe I'm using Notability, for example, and I'm doing notes. I'm taking notes the way I would do it in front of class, and they get to see what I see on my screen. So it's a nice way to keep up to date, especially if you're going to be absent. So first things first, you just need to connect your iPad to the MacBook directly. So the lightning cable that comes with every iPad, plug it into your iPad and plug the USB end of the cable into your MacBook. And the default setting for the MacBooks is for the iTunes to pop up, or iTunes to open up when a iPad is connected. So you can see mine open up automatically. My iPad is connected. We're not going to use iTunes in this situation, but it just shows you that it's actually connected. What we are going to use is we're going to use built-in software called QuickTime Player. So either go to your hard drive or use a shortcut and open up your applications. Go to your applications, QuickTime, scroll down, and open it up. All right, and you will see that it's open here. And very simple, just go to File. You want to make a new movie recording. And you're going to have options. The window will pop up, and you can see that this is my iPad. It's showing my iPad screen right now. I can go left and right on my iPad. I can touch my iPad, and it shows exactly what's on my screen. Now, yours may not pop up right away. If you go down to this drop-down menu, yours might be using the built-in camera that's on your MacBook. So what you just need to do is the drop-down menu and select the iPad. And then in terms of microphone, I choose to use the internal microphone on the MacBook because I feel it's a little better quality than the iPad, but you can choose either one you want. In terms of quality, this is really up to you. The maximum quality will give you the best resolution, but it's going to be a much larger file. And for my purposes, my students are simply watching this on an iPad screen or on their phone screen. High quality is plenty of quality for them, for those videos to work. So I'm going to leave it there. And then at this point, you just click the record button right here, and it is now recording everything you do on your iPad. So at this point, I'm not using my MacBook anymore. I've picked up my iPad, and I'm simply going to open up and do whatever I would want to do for the lesson. For my case, I would open up Notability, and I would have a lesson loaded. Here's one right here, Lewis dot structures. So I would talk into the computer the same way that I would if I was leading the lecture. I would highlight situations the same way I would. I would, annotate it. Do that all, making all the comments I need. I could even go to a web page if I needed to. I could close it out and I can go, onto Safari and I could open up a web page, something like that. If I needed it to as part of the notes, I can do anything I would do on my normal iPad, and it'll record it. And when I'm done with that lesson, I can simply go here and hit stop on the MacBook. And now if you notice, there's an untitled video on my desktop. That's the recording I just made. So I can simply go File, and I can save that recording anywhere you want. I typically save to the desktop. I'm going to call this Lewis dot structures. And I'm going to save that. And wherever you choose to save it to will pop up. Mine popped up right here on the desktop. And this now is a full out file. Mine is about 46.6 megabytes. They can get pretty big. But that is the video file that you can do with whatever you want. You can take that file and you can load it into a student information system, or like we use Schoology in my district. That's what I would probably do. I would load it in there, or I could share it in Google Drive, or I could share it in Dropbox, and the students could access that video, and they could watch it. If you notice, I'm going to stop talking, but the voice you'll hear is my voice from the recording. I'm going to hit play. And it is now recording everything you do on your iPad. So at this point, I'm not using my MacBook situation. If I needed it as part of the notes, I can do anything I would do in my notes. So you can see that that is the actual video of the lesson that I just recorded. Okay, I hope you found this useful, and that you can use it in your classrooms to make a flipped classroom, or to use if you are going to be absent one day and you don't want to lose any learning instructional time. Okay, thank you.